Good morning, chicks and chickens. Welcome back to Old Man Farm. My name is Sid, as always. We're craving parsnip soup today. I don't think we have any parsnips, but I think we have the ability to make it. We have good humor today. And a new recipe for pumpkin pie. I do want to check this parsnip soup thing real quick. Come on, Sid, it's in order. How many times do we have to go through this? Parsnip soup. Okay. Yeah, we don't have parsnips, and I think we can buy vinegar, but neither here nor there. Let's see. Let's go ahead and check our mail, and we'll get into what we're going to do today. Sid, how are you doing? Hope the winter hasn't been too hard on you. Anyway, I'm writing to ask you for some hardwood. I need about 10 pieces if you've got it. If not, no worries. Take care, Robin. We do. We do have 10 pieces. We can do that. And we're going to go finish our skelly bones. And then I believe what we're going to do for the rest of the day is we're going to come back and we're going to do a little bit of that cleanup that I was talking about. What did I do with all those skellies? What? What did I do with them? Oh, they're in my inventory. Jesus, I'm a jackass. Okay. I was informed I forgot to feed the cows yesterday, which is ridiculous. I went in there, I talked to them, I milked them, and forgot to feed them. Yes, I'm sorry, girls. We're never going to get you guys past 1 heart. Looks grumpy. I don't blame you. I'm the worst, but I apologize. I don't know why I'm so bad at being a rancher, but it is not my game. That's for sure. But that's okay. So anyway, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and finish off the skeleton quest, which I'm kind of excited about. I'm not going to lie. I was pretty skeptical we were actually going to be able to complete it, and it's nice to see a little bit of progress on something like that, since I have so consistently failed to complete these missions. Quests. Or quests? What are they? I don't... Bulletin posts? I don't know, whatever you want to call them. But, yeah. We've got all of our mayonnaise working. We'll deal with that. We'll come back in here later tonight when we get back to the farm and try and get the second round of that. See how the buns are doing. Harriet, up to 2 hearts. Looking good. Oh, right. We need to change. Not Khaki. We're going to name her Laurel. There we go. As I said yesterday, we had that picked out. It just, yeah, I'm dumb. Oh, and you know what? I guess they didn't eat yesterday, so that saved us a couple. No big deal. And let's see here. Oh, I didn't grab that hardwood. Man, I'm a dink. That's okay. Go ahead back. Grab that, and then we'll get on our way. In real life, I had a doctor's appointment this morning, and it was not for my tooth. The tooth is sort of, the swelling's going down, which I knew it would. It's just one of those annoying things that I have to deal with from time to time. Oh, we didn't feed and water the pups. But, no, I had just a scheduled doctor's appointment. And, now that I am sober and capable of doing said thing, I'm going to finally go get a sleep study done. I do not sleep well. If I get 5 hours of sleep, that's a good night for me. And that is not all at one time. I don't know the last time I've had 5 hours of uninterrupted sleep. So I never went in the past because, I couldn't be bothered to, go to a doctor's office or lab, whatever, and not drink, right? It wasn't in the cards, right? But now that I am sober, I can go get this done and see if I can finally get some things sorted out as far as my sleep habits. Here you go. Oh, you brought it. I know I can always count on you, Sid. That's right. This wood is perfect. It's exactly what I need. Thanks. No jokes, anyone. Okay. What are you doing, Susan? Almost time to start preparing for the next year. It is. Here, have a mayo. Goodness for me. Thank you. You're welcome. Demetrius, an egg. Thank you. It's a very interesting specimen. Maru, I'm not giving you the cheese. You can have a mayo, because we have like infinite of that. This is a super gift. Thank you. I like your sweater. And Robin, you like mayo as well? You can have one as well. Actually, you like that grape. Take it. Thanks. This is really nice. I think that was a blackberry, technically. But it's okay. We don't have to nitpick. So anyway, I am going to get the sleep study done. Have yet to schedule it. They're supposed to call me. I guess they can do it from home. I don't know. That seems less effective to me, so I don't know if I'm going to do that. But here you go, buddy. Marlon, you can have some cloth. Thanks. I'll find some use of this. Yes, I know you will. See what he has to say, though. Freezing today. One of those days it can be warmer underground than above. Fair enough, depending on how far down you go. We are, in fact, going to the frozen caves, so probably not accurate for us. But yeah, so I'm going to get that sleep study done. The doctor also wants to start me on a new... we got some bone... I wonder if those bone fragments count. They did! We only need 3. That is... Alright, yeah. Good luck, definitely rearing its head there. So, I feel weird saying diagnosed, but my therapist told me I had a generalized anxiety disorder or whatever, like 15 years ago. And I was diagnosed with depression when I was like 10 or something, so I don't know, I was very young. So I've been on medications for these kind of things in the past, and I've never really liked them. To be fair, in most of my adult life, I have been, some sort of addict. So I have not really had a clear baseline to start at, right? But in the 2.5 whatever months of sobriety, my anxiety is... it's manageable. Like, do I need to be put on a med? No. Maybe. I don't know. Who am I to say? I don't go to therapy anymore, strictly out of cost. I would like to do so when I can. Something I talked to my doctor about as well today. But for the moment, I think I am going to try to get on a anxiety medication. Incredibly low dose. Just something to, so I guess, if you don't have anxiety, or depression or things like that, I guess I can sort of explain a little bit, at least how it is for me. This is not by any means, an overarching statement about people's feelings. But I don't know, depression, I guess I'm probably not going to get into too much because that's not specifically what I'm being medicated for currently. But I think I have both anxiety attacks and panic attacks, and I think a lot of people confuse the two. Panic attack is it is a sense of overwhelming, like acute dread, terror, fear. It is, and it's pointed. It's not worry. It is a straight up knowledge that you are going to die imminently. It is a very pointed fear, terror, really, and it is you have these. It's a triggering of your fight or flight response, and it's like I said, it's acute, and it's generally over. For me, the acute fear is gone within. Whoops! I guess I could have taken the mine cart. The fear part, it used to last a lot longer, but I've had so many for so long that now I can get it under control in 10-15 minutes. And now, granted, that is a very long time. It feels like, but. You just remind yourself it's really not. It's all going to go away. Anyway, so there's that. And then a anxiety attack. Gopher, complete 10 help wanted quests. That's cool. Oh, wow. 3,500 G's out of that. That is excellent. Do we have anything we can turn in? No, we don't. And then anxiety attacks for me tend to feel like the walls are closing in. You know what I mean? You feel a weight on your chest. You just feel this compression. It sucks. And but generalized anxiety is not so much a fear, which, again, I think fear generally has something you can point towards. You know, you don't have anxiety about a lion attacking you when it's at your doorstep. That's fear. You know what I mean? You have a thing you're afraid of. You can point to it. You know what it is. You know, I don't have fear of a brain tumor because I've had a CAT scan recently and all this. I don't have any signs of a tumor. Now, if I still had a worry about a developing one, that would be anxiety. And anxiety come back, Sophia. For me, thank you so much. Speaking of Sophia, she definitely seems to have more of a depression. I'm not trying to give her a gift. I'm just trying to talk to her. Just let me freaking talk to her. It's freezing today. I don't think she'll follow me. Will she? I'm just not up to it today. Sorry, that's okay. Someday we'll be at that level. But when it comes to a more generalized thing, I have this. It's like I am always waiting for something bad to happen. Okay, even if there is no indication that something bad will happen, even if there is no logical reason, it's not fear. It is. Trust me, I have fears, but these are not fears. It is just a sense of ill ease. I'm never quite comfortable. It's like my skin is always a little bit tingly, a little bit on fire. I'm always waiting for the thing to happen. What is the thing? I don't know. I don't know. And that is the telltale sign of anxiety. There's not necessarily, in fact, there is not a logical thing to point to this is the thing that is making me worry. Nope, that's not there. It's just a general feeling that something's around the corner. Something bad is gonna happen to me, and that's anxiety. Now, the two can play off of each other. The anxiety and the panic, they can intermingle, but yeah, they're not inherently related. So, point being is, we are gonna start medicating my anxiety and see if it helps. I'm not gonna lie, I get fear. I have a pointed fear about taking medications that are in any way, shape, or form psychoactive, which, again, now you're in the catch-22 of the only way to treat medically, to medicinally treat anxiety, requires me to take something that will alter my brain chemistry. But altering my brain chemistry gives me fear and a healthy dose of more generalized anxiety. So it is this sort of catch-22 self-fulfilling prophecy crap that we just lost most of that wood and that little helicopter. But it is a so I guess what I'm saying is now I have with my sobriety and the willing to do the work and take the time of just allowing myself to be afraid, to experience that fear and experience that anxiety, to hopefully come out the other side feeling better and finding some level of... Again, I think I've talked about this before. I don't seek happiness. I don't seek contentment. I only ever seek the ability to react in a positive manner to whatever stimuli I come in contact with. I guess I don't want to be how to put this. I want to better myself. I don't look to not be. I don't know how to put this. It's strange. I don't mind having anxiety, but if taking some medication could help me to not be anxious, and in doing so, have a clearer mind to achieve my goals or to be a better person. Whoa! You calm down. Oh, Pam! We have to answer this. Hey, kid. What's going on? My front yard's a mess. That's it? She's at the saloon. Oh. Okay, well, thanks for the call, Pam. Anyway, as I was saying, I probably should have asked her before I mentioned this, but I don't think she'll mind. She's pretty open about this stuff as well. But my girlfriend recently got on some anxiety meds, and it was a bit of a roller coaster in the beginning, as it is while you acclimatize to it. But she was telling me how she has this mental clarity now where she is able to sort of trace her reactions to things and really kind of see her thought process laid out in front of her in a way that she just didn't have the ability to when she was racked with anxiety. And I guess that's something that I'm kind of looking for myself. Is in the last 6 months, and even more so in the last 3 months or so, and it's odd, it's not wholly related to making this channel, but making this channel does kind of coincide with the timeline of me trying to really take some drastic measures to get my mental state under control, be it through physical means, medical means, and just reflective means mentally. So if I could do better by having some of that mental clarity, because I have days like today where don't get me wrong, my flesh is on fire, I'm still having anxiety, but I feel in control of my own thoughts and my own brain, whereas I'm sure some of you notice the difference in some days, because I am bipolar as well. I don't know that I've mentioned that, but I am, and there are some days I don't feel capable of doing things that I want to do, things I know I can do, strictly because my anxiety is so high that I don't know how to get through it. I don't know how to work through it. I have fairly strong coping mechanisms, excuse me, Jeff, but some days they're not enough. So I think that maybe having this little bit of a crutch to help me take that edge off will allow me to do the work I need to do, because a pill it's not a miracle. It's not going to make me better, but it might allow me, give me just the little boost I need to do the work I need to do to get there. So anyway, I can't believe this day is already over. I'm sorry I just talked about my mental health this whole time. But yeah, it's just, I've been reflecting on that a lot today, and in general lately, and I'm fairly clear today. I feel like, I don't know if any of the points I made were cogent at all, but I feel fairly prescient right now, so we're just gonna go with it. And yeah, I guess to sort of turn that into you guys, I know in the past people have mentioned, that they like to hear me talk about this kind of stuff and that it's somewhat helpful. But anyway, not trying to be people's personal psychiatrist. Sometimes it helps to know that there are people out there that also experience what you're experiencing. And don't be afraid to find someone to help you. I have a doctor, and I'm trying to find a therapist. but also just hearing from others that have gone through it, at least for me, sometimes is helpful. Anyway, soapbox, back under the bed, done talking. But I appreciate you guys listening and hanging out. And, yeah, if you know anyone that needs to hear that kind of stuff, pass this video along. It's, is what it is. Again, I'm not a therapist. I'm just a guy that deals with it. And, yeah, I appreciate you guys being here. Be good to each other. To your other. That is a portmanteau of yourself and each other. I made it right now. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow. Good night.